Hi everybody, welcome back to my messy desk. I'm going to try to give you a little tour of my grimoire slash book of spells slash wild faith journal awesomeness. Okay, so this was made with the tutorial from Art for a Spell for 365 art prompts, which is the making a journal out of a cardboard box, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure. Anyways, I stitched the front of it and I put some glitter and paint on it. I used this fun wool yarn that I had gotten from Love Cats when I first started learning to crochet. I did a little book blessing in the beginning and a little manifestation cluster here to pull in things to kind of like setting an intention for the book. And then here I have like a little paper fairy, lots of 365 art prompts in this book in general. This says, "We are held," a little affirmation cluster. I'm trying to keep this journal's actually quite big, so I'm doing my best to keep it like in frame, but my desk isn't that big, so I'm trying to do what I can. Anyways, this is the barn that I drove past every day, taking my daughter to school, I think during winter, and I actually wrote a post about it for my Substack if you're subscribed to my newsletter. Actually, the day after I painted this, they got rid of it. I think they just like burned it down, because it was probably cheaper than paying someone to take it down for them. So I don't know the full story. All I know is it was really interesting that I painted it, and I had been obsessed with it because it was this like old broken down barn. And then, yeah, anyways, here we have a fun little collage cluster and like an ascended master Jesus type picture. Like I cut him out of actual religious art that I got from a Megan in the Moon paper pack, and some fun paper here. You can't really see it all that well, but it's got little sparklies. Here I have a fun drawing that I made with some ink and asked the question, "What are you seeking?" It's kind of like a self-inquiry question that I'm constantly asking myself and constantly evaluating if like how something is making me feel, and if it is a direction that I can keep wanting to go. And in that line of thinking, I actually just shut down my Patreon because I was spending a lot of energy on it and it just didn't feel aligned with what I wanted to be spending my energy on. So I am sharing some printables on Etsy now, and I'm going to keep sharing stuff on YouTube and, you know, doing what I do, art and stuff. This is a little journal inside of the big journal, and this is for gratitude. It's not daily gratitude, it's just kind of like if something sticks out to me specifically that I want to call out. This is my dancing girl page. It says, "I step into my own song and dance." Kind of just trying to get comfortable with my own journey and not trying to be what I think other people want me to be. I have this fun sequin fabric that I stapled. It like wraps around to the next page. It says, "To be a unicorn is to be free and full of love and magic." And this fun fabric right here. I actually put some ink on this fabric. Unicorns are pretty significant for me just because like it's something that I didn't really get super into as a kid, but I was always intrigued by, and then I was into them, but I was like too old to be into them. I was like in 5th grade, and it was one of those things like, you know, you didn't really let on that you liked that kind of stuff at school and whatever. And so I'm just trying to get comfortable liking the things that I like, being the person that I am. I've been learning a lot about imagination lately and using our imagination to bring forth the world that we want to be a part of. This is like some home manifestation magic here. Just trying to get comfortable putting effort and intention into our home space, because we did just move in here at the very end of 2021, and still very much unpacking. And here, it's just some stickers that make me happy. This is from Tandy Art. This is from a collage book, and this says, "What can you imagine when you infuse your bones with courage?" This is right around the time that I changed my Substack name to Courage Codes. The name of my newsletter is now Courage Codes, and it's really about showing up authentically, even though I have a very hard time doing that. I have spent a lot of my life just trying to like fit in and go along with the flow, because that was what felt safe for me. And just trying to, especially in my own online spaces, just trying to be me. Here I have a quote. That's the thing about magic. You've got to know it's still here all around us, or it just stays invisible for you. This is from a found words pack, or it's from something I got from Megan in the Moon. It was from a page and I just ripped it out, and it got kind of like buried under a lot of stuff. I've been decluttering and organizing home magic. So that's kind of like where that came from. This is a girl that I illustrated like a long time ago, and then I felt like it wasn't good enough for what, I don't really know, but I felt like it wasn't good enough. I felt like there was no point in me drawing like this, and so I put it in here the other day and I shared it, and I got such a lovely response from everybody. It's actually encouraged me to start painting, doing the watercolor girls again, that are honestly one of my favorite things to do. I just always end up making a lot of the same thing, and then I don't really have anything to do with them except put them in my journals, and then I don't know, it feels kind of redundant, so I'm just experimenting with it. I love foxes, and they've been showing up a lot for me. I don't know if you follow Susanna Conway on Instagram, but they share pictures of some baby foxes that live in their garden. And so whenever I open up my email and I have a newsletter from them, there's like a little baby fox there, and it's always really fun. House images are really getting me lately. Again, more house magic, just like, obviously this is not big enough for my family. We are not a tiny house family, at least not with the kids being this little, but you know, it's something that I kind of, I don't know, it's just a house that I really like the look of, and I feel like when something reminds me of home, you know. So now I'm getting to the part where I'm still working on some of the pages here. Susanna Tavares stickers, like affirmation inner child stickers. This says, "I believe in the magic of life." Another Tandy Art stickers. This is from Outlet PDX Scrap Pack, as well as like these pages, I think. So this is just like background that I haven't completed yet. More background. The wax seal is from a Miraculous Melissa card that I haven't filled out. It's going to be a letter to myself. Here's the page that I actually just shared today. This is part of the first set of printables. She's actually a lot bigger in my journal than she is in the printable. I actually scaled her down for that. I had to go to, you guys would make fun of me probably, I had to go to the print shop, like Office Max, and scan stuff in and then play with it. I cannot figure out how to get it to like scan in just using the scanner on my iPad, and my printer is still not set up. So I've been listening to the Emerald podcast, and they were talking a lot about breathing, so that got highlighted in here, and I've started doing some more breath work, just in an effort to like simplify my spiritual and meditation practice. This owl card is from Megan in the Moon. I got it from their shop. This is actually a page from like my first tarot journal that I started, and at the beginning of 2022. I don't know why I saved just this page. I haven't found any other pages. But I put that in there. More background. This is going to be like a little sigil workbook. So this is an image from a card from a Miraculous Melissa from a trade that we did. And then I've got these guest checks here, and I am going to use them for sigil magic. I just haven't played with sigils in a while. This is the back of the book. I haven't done anything here yet. And then I have this fun pocket. It's all really tactile and like fun to play with and fun to flip through, if nothing else. This book, listen to that. This book, I am painting the inside pages, getting it ready. I am going to be doing like some affirmations and drawings. I have a project in the back of my brain that I'm going to be doing with more of the watercolor girls I've been working on. And so I'm getting this prepped for something, but I wanted to include it. It has to do with like my divination practice. So I wanted to include it in this book, and I like having it all tucked together. Anyways, it is getting really chunky. It's almost totally complete other than like the books inside of it, which I'm hoping to be able to work on soon. So yeah, go check out my Etsy. I'm working on some other paintings, but I won't have more stuff up until probably tomorrow or Friday. But I did put up some Summer Girls printables, one of them that you saw in here. And yeah, if you were on my Patreon and you feel as though you still want the readings, I'm going to still be sharing weekly readings. I'm just going to be doing so for free, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing that on Instagram or on Substack at this point. So stay tuned for that, but that will still be available. I just didn't want like a subscription service tying me down, making me feel like I had a bunch of deadlines for things when I really work best. I work best when I get to follow my attention where it's leading me. So I hoped that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.